Hi people, tonight's video is going to be, or today, because it's not quite, well it is getting tonight, it's 3:20, is going to be a get unready with me. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, what I use to take my makeup off. So this is me, makeup. It's been on since about 10 o'clock this morning. It's now 3:20 as I said. I think it still looks okay. I lost a bit of the glow. Eyes are still looking alright. Still got some foundation on. It tends to come off round here, I feel, my foundation. So, let's have a look at what we've got. I'll just show you. I more or less use the same things all the time, but swap some things in out. So, I have my trusty Vichy one-step cleanser for sensitive skin, which is 3 products in one. It's a cleansing milk, a toner and an eye makeup remover for sensitive skin and eyes, no parabens. This stuff's brilliant. I've banged on about it before. I highly recommend it. You just pop it on a cotton pad, sweep it off. You don't need to go and rinse or anything. So if you can't be arsed to go and get your proper cleanser, which sometimes I can't, then this is it. So I've got that. Obviously there's a face mist involved or it wouldn't be me. So again, I'm still using at the moment the Vitamin Makeup Mist. So I like to put a spritz of that on. I've got my Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream. It's just whatever I'm using. This is for my lips because they're as dry as arse. Eye creams. I'm jumping between this eye cream and this eye gel. They're both in my project pan. So they'll what I'll be popping on. Oh, got a spot coming right there. My serum. I'm going to put my serum on my face. My serum from Olay, this is the one that's in my project pan, just so that I get through the serums. It's not because I dislike it or anything. And I got this from Wattie, because she's trying to help me out with those wrinkles, because she's a doll. This is brand new. I got this last night in the post. So again, I do pre-record. This is my second video today. So how lucky are you guys when you get the video? So it is Saturday the 11th of May, and I received this in the post on Friday the 10th of May. So I get a lot of blackheads. It's something I've always suffered with. Do you see them on this nose? Oh yeah, you can see them from Mars. I forgot. Oh, I also have a spot coming right here under the skin. So basically, I've tried these pore strips. I've tried the aloe vera ones from Primark that I thought were the bee's knees. They're not that good. They do nothing. And they also bring me out spots. I've tried the charcoal ones from Pure. I've tried the, is it tea gel it's called, or whatever it is. I've tried them. They do not work. They work for my partner like a dream. He puts them on, they stay on, they go hard for the time they're supposed to. He weeks them off, and the blackheads have come off onto it. As gross as it is, he's seen results. I do it, whip it off, nothing. Don't know why. So, you'll have heard, surely, of Caroline Hirons, the skin goddess, the queen of all things skin, and Nadine Baggett, who is the queen of all things beauty and skin. She is more in depth with the ingredients and what's in the products. I'm not saying that Caroline doesn't know stuff about that, but Caroline's more like, she does facials and, do you know what I mean? So anyway, long story short, Nadine Baggett does Instagram TV stories, and she does where she goes to different stores like Boots, Superdrug and Selfridges, Harvey Nichols, all these different places, Marks and Spencer's, and she's a big lover of Paula's Choice. Now, in one of my latest in beauty boxes, they have the 1% retinoid Paula's Choice, which I have in my bedroom. I keep forgetting to use it, but I got it there, and I've never tried anything by Paula's Choice, but she really says it's the bee's knees. So when she was on doing her skincare and going round and looking at all these different things, I thought, I'm going to message her. She probably won't message me back. She's a busy lady. And she did. And I said, what can I use that's going to get rid of my blackheads? Because these pore strips don't work. The Pore Vacuum, which by now you will have seen the review. And if not, subscribe to my channel, click that bell button, go and see it. And the rest. And right now, at this current moment, I'm at 985 subscribers, so we're not at our 1,000 yet. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, we will be, and possibly even by that 1,000. But if not, enter my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. The link to it will be here at the end of the video. So I digress. So yes, basically, long story short, she said salicylic acid is what will help me to get these blackheads a shifting. Now, I don't think it's like a miracle cure. I'm not going to wake up in a couple of days' time and they will be completely gone and never come back. But if this helps my skin and it helps me actually see some results, then I'm all for it. So she suggested that I try this. So this is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Gel, all skin types with salicylic acid. And what it does is it creates radiance, it's even-toned skin, unclogs and diminishes enlarged pores, smooths wrinkles and fine lines. And it says our products are non-irritating, fragrance-free and never tested on animals. So it's like a gel exfoliant. So it says, once or twice daily, apply 1 to 2 pumps evenly over face and neck. Do not rinse. And if you're using it in the daytime, always follow with sunscreen. Okay? So this is made in Canada, I believe. Let me see. Oh, well, it says US and Canada, polishchoice.com. Anyway, I went onto their website and got this. And I also got a cleanser, which I'm not going to use yet because I've got other cleansers to use. I just wanted to pick up one of the cleansers to try while I was getting this. So, as I say, I only got this last night. So I used it last night after my shower and then I used it before I went to bed. I've had no reactions and my skin's been fine. So I'm going to carry on using this and hopefully I will see results. So I might actually start, as gross as it is, maybe taking photos even for reference for myself. And I will update you on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's make_up_lover1983. So hit me up over there and we can have a chat and see how this goes. So there's that. And then the 2 creams that I'm using at the minute, because I don't want to have pots and pots and pots open, is between the, Daily Skin Defense SPF 20 by Clinique, which is in my project pan. And then I've got this Seaweed Oil Control Gel Cream. Now, I don't get oily skin, but I have combination skin, really, because I get dry areas and then I get oily around here. So my skin's not all the one thing. So I was sent this, oh God, a year ago by the lovely Charlie. I've got a video on my channel. She sent me a box of stuff because I don't know if she still is an Avon representative at home, but she was doing that, and she sent me a few bits to try and review on my channel, and this was one of them. So I am going to use that as well. So let's start. So these are my favourite cotton pads from Superdrug. I'm going to take a good few out because it's a big circumference to get round, you know. I like to give it a shake. Oh, don't you love that noise? It's probably like my thighs. Okay. As I say, it's fragrance free. I still always want to sniff everything. And I just put the cleanser on and sweep all the stuff off. Now, obviously, for a deep cleanse, I wouldn't use this. Like, I'd maybe just use this if I'm being lazy and can't be bothered to have to go through the process of wiping things off. It might not take all my mascara off in one fell swoop. I just sit it on there for a minute or two, wriggling it a little bit. And there's always bits of foundation left in my eyebrows. But it's pretty good. I mean, that's the thing with it all. So, I mean, it takes off most of the gunk. As you can see, this is the side with makeup still on, and this is the side with makeup not on. So it's done a really pretty good job of removing it, even with that one full sweep. So, makeup still on, makeup removed. It's great, I love it. Now, how I discovered this product, and this is another reason why subscription boxes are good, is I have had it a couple of times through Latest in Beauty, and then I thought, you know what, I really like this product. And as much as Latest in Beauty, they love a good dupe, or not dupe, dupe's the wrong word, but they love to pop the same product back on time and time again. So even though I don't mind that, because it means that I've obviously got to try this a couple of times, I thought surely there's going to come a time where they'll be like, we've had this product on too much. People are just going to get fed up of it. And I actually haven't seen it on there in a good while. So I ended up, when I was in Superdrug, I saw it and I thought, I'm having that. I'm having it because it's brilliant. I know it works for my skin. I know it doesn't irritate my skin. And it's just so convenient. Like, say you come in from the pub, you're pissed, or you're not necessarily pissed, but you've had a few, you can't be arsed. You're like, oh, I've got to take my makeup off, I'm just going to go to bed with it on and everything. I've got an eyelash in my eye. My eyelashes are always irritating me. Ugh. I've got a bit of mascara or something in it, because it was dead clumpy today. Yeah, it's quite handy. You just think, oh, well, I'll lie there with my drunken state, with my mascara, panda eyes, and I'll just go and I'll get this cleanser and I will take it off. And it's just great. And even if you don't do it thoroughly, you've taken the majority of off. It's not ruining your bed sheets. You're not waking up looking like a panda or like you've been punched in the eyes. And your skin isn't screaming the next day going, why didn't you take me off? Now I have spots and my pores are full of all of your gunky makeup that I've been on for God knows how many hours. So it's good for that. It's also good for if, say, you've had makeup on at work or what have you, and you're going out and you're on the hop, you ain't got much time, and normally you would just possibly slap more makeup. Ow, Julie. Slap more makeup on top of what you've got on, which is just clogging up your pores even more, but I've been guilty of doing it. You can just quickly go like this, take it off, quick moisturizer, and back on with a quick makeup and out the door. So it's got so many good uses. It really has. And I don't think it was too expensive. I shall leave a link to it for you to look up, but I do highly, highly recommend it. It is so good. Guess what? Getting pins and needles in my feet again. I get that all the time. Just can't sit on the floor for long. It's funny, right? I'm sat down on the floor here, and when I was filming earlier and then I got up, the postman came up the drive and he was like, I'm not even going to ask what you were doing down on that floor. And I was like, oh, I was filming a video for YouTube. I was like, so I was just sitting on the floor, and he was like, okay. I felt like going, what on earth do you think I'm doing? Goodness sakes. People, they have dirty minds, or, well, I don't know, warped minds anyway. I'd hardly have my curtains open and fully clothed if I was doing something dodgy, would I? And if I was doing exercise, I certainly would not have the curtains open, because the world don't need to see that. Now, I'm sure there is still, oh, pins and needles, oh. I'm sure there is still residue, sorry, I need to rub my foot, of makeup on my face, compared to if I was to use a cleansing balm or a foaming cleanser, or, you know, another type of deeper cleanse. But it does the job. And I would say, let's move you closer, I don't know why I'm like straining. You know, my eye makeup, like mascara and that, is gone. There's no traces, so it's great. It's like my t-shirt. Winnie the Pooh! Primark. We'll also leave a link to that haul for you. Right, so that's that done. Now, I feel like after you've taken it off, even though it says on it, and it is, a cleansing milk, a toner, and eye makeup remover, so it's done all that for me, I still just want to give a little spritz, and it's also because I'm obsessed. Now, these Pixie sprays, look, it's a proper blast in your face. So hold it, it's pretty powerful. I just love it, it's so refreshing. I think I could literally just sit all day and spray mists. And it smells so good. This one is orange blossom and citrus extracts, and it's an energy facial water. It's so good. I will definitely get this again. I love love pixie mists. So, I'm fidgety, trying to get my foot to be all fine. So I'll let that absorb into my skin. And then the next thing I am going to do is pop some of this on my lips because they are so dry. I'm not actually rubbing it on there because I feel like I've either got a cold sore coming or a spot. It always comes back in that one spot, and I'm not sure if it is a cold sore or not, but I just whack Zervirex on it anyway before it kicks off. Now, while that's absorbing and everything else, I'm going to put some of the eye gel on. So I take a little bit. My hands are pure shaking. I'm not an alky look. I don't know if you can even see it. I was using the hedge cutters, right? And my dad used to always say to me after he used them, he'd be shaking like this. And I'm like, why? And he's like, something to do with the nerve and the way you're holding your arm. And I was trying to drink my water and it was like, God sucks. So, rub the gel. And I just lightly sweep it under my eyes. It's so nice and cooling as well. And let that absorb. And then I am going to take the Paula's Choice, give it a wee shake, take 2 pumps of it onto my hand. It says 1 to 2 pumps, but I actually think 1 pump's enough. And then I massage it into my hand, and then I start at my nose. I don't know how you're supposed to, but I really, really rub it in because that's where my blackheads and my pores are most visible. And then with the rest of it, I just put it, look what I did to my arm. I caught it on the damn door, honestly, accident prone. And then you take it down your neck as well. And then I just push it into the skin. I'm not sure you're supposed to have any on your eyes, so I'm not really putting it on my eyes, but... And then because I've got the circulation going, I get red, but it's not irritating, I promise you that. And I leave that. It is a bit sticky, not that, like, see what I mean? Like a bit tacky. So then what I do is I'll let that just absorb for a minute or two. And then I'm going to take this. Now this says, apply this moisturizer. It's not a moisturizer. It says serum. Oh well, I use it as a serum. It says apply this moisturiser onto your face and neck in gentle circular motion. Avoid the eyes. But see, because it says firm and lift, anti-wrinkle boost and firming serum, I've been using it as a serum, not a moisturiser. But I'm obviously getting a double whammy, so there you go. So I go between this one and my Clinique Moisture Surge Concentrate. So I just take a wee bit like that. Again, rub it in and press it all over my chops. Smells lovely. Am I looking younger and wrinkle free already? Oh. Then I am going to take some of the Olay Eyes Ultimate Eye Cream. Now I'm going to tell you truthfully, my eyelids here are niggling a little bit. So I think, see, when I did this with the rest of the Paula's Choice on there, I possibly shouldn't have. So maybe don't do that. They're not burning, but just... So this is a really good eye cream. As you can see, we are getting there with this, but you don't need a lot. And it's colour correcting as well. And I get the bags, the dark bags. I take it right into... I've got really predominant inner corners here because I feel like it's because I wear glasses. I don't know. Maybe my nose is just huge. And I take this and I just dab it under the eyes and hope that it... This is it used on this eye. And you can still see a bit of darkness and purpliness on that eye. And then I take a little bit on the lid just to take a bit of the discoloration out of that as well. So again, I take it right into... I've got a chicken pox mark right there as well, so I'm just an absolute disaster zone. And then just smooth it nicely. And then again, as I said, just a wee bit on the top of the eye, just to take the coloration down. And you can still see the bit of bluey purpleness. I mean, I think that's inevitable. You could be there all day. I think one of the best things I ever found for that is the Peach Colour Corrector by Urban Decay, and the Intense Peach Corrector, I think it is a corrector, or concealer by Bobbi Brown. I really, really loved that, but I don't have either of those at the minute. Oh, actually, I think that's a lie. I think I do have the the Urban Decay Peach stuff. I think I do. And then the last step is to add the cream. So I just dip my finger in, like so, get a good whack of that, because my skin's so dry. Rub it in, and again, I just press it into the skin and neck. But see, the place that I find needs the most moisture for me is my forehead. I feel like it's like a sponge and it just sucks everything in. So I'll put a little bit more on there. It looks shiny. But as I say, this is oil control. So if there's any oils, like that's all absorbed on me already, that cream. I suppose people will be saying, that's why you should use a thicker cream. But I just prefer the consistency of the gel cream. I like how it feels on my skin, and I also, I just prefer the texture, you know. And then, as much as that's not a nice action for you to say, this is the way the facial people do it. And that's me. That's my skincare done. So if you enjoyed this video, please give the video a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the bell button, and I will speak to you very soon. Have a lovely Saturday night. Bye.